Hello, namaste, and welcome in the series of cybersecurity. This side is Meena, and today I will discuss about what are the steps to create a cybersecurity compliance program. Compliance is very essential for an organization, whether that's a mid-size or a big company. And for different companies, whether that's a bank or that's in IT sectors or holding the data of patients or any organization, there should be some set of rule regulations so that they can just protect the data, the information about the user, about the employees, about the documentation, whatever they are holding, okay, or other resources which they are holding. So we need some set of rule regulations, and compliance is just providing us these facilities so that we can keep track of whatever the security policies we are using in our organizations, whether we are performing up to the mark or whatever the baseline we have set for our security settings, whether we are following it or not. If we are not following it, and then there can be a lot of penalty on us, or if some kind of attack will happen, what will be the damage to us. Okay, so compliance really plays a very important role in terms of cybersecurity. So let's see what are the steps we can take to create a cybersecurity program. When we are just talking about compliance program, means we are discussing so many things. Okay, first of all, we need to understand structure of our organization, our motive of our organization, what type of business they are doing. Okay, so each and everything we need to consider, and what type of security sets we need to implement on our organization. So just to perform all these things, definitely we need a team. Okay, whether just we are having the team in house, or we are consulting some other consultant, cybersecurity consultants, or some experts or the providers which can help us to do this task. Okay, so first of all we need a compliance team. Okay, and they will understand whatever the requirement as per our organizations. Okay, and about after just understanding the requirements, they just need to analyze the risk, whatever the data we are having, where it stays. We need to categorize it, and as per those categories we need to just give the importance to that data, so that whatever the data we are having, we need to put a tag on it. If some kind of attack will happen on it, what will be the damage to our organization? Maybe we will able we just loss in terms of business, huge amount we can lose. Okay, our reputation in the market drastically can be damaged. Okay, or our trust, or lot many things affect if some attack will happen on it. So in all the terms of all these things, we need a complete analysis about the risk. Understand, and after just understanding it, which resources we are having, where they start, what are the values of it for our organization, we need to set some controls. Okay, what type of firewall policies we are implementing. Okay, what password policies we will implement. Okay, what training programs we need to handle in our organization, so that we can train our employees so that they can understand the importance of all these rules whatever we will implement. Clear? And after that we need to create the policies. So policies, just we can say some set of documentation, whatever the objective we are having for our organization, whether we are completely we can say uh, following it. Okay, when we will audit it. Clear? And after just doing these things, we need to inform all the employees, or whatever the stakeholder of those the company, and whatever the data is they are accessing, they need to understand it properly. Clear. And another thing is continuously monitor and respond. It's very, very important. As you know, the sophistication of the attack continuously increasing. The cyber criminals are becoming more intelligent. They are using more highly equipped tools. Okay, they are using and just designing more sophisticated attacks. So we need to have on our eyes on what type of new vulnerabilities are in the market, what type of new attacks are uh, uh, nowadays in trend, and is our system, uh, we can say, protected against those attacks or not. Okay, and if whatever the changes we need to do in our security policies or the controls, so that we can mitigate the risk, or that we can also transfer the risk. Okay. So there are multiple things you can see in diagrams. There are the rules, standards, governance. If some companies need to follow some rules as per the government is just providing, so that they can comply with all this one. So there are a lot of things we need to consider when we design a compliance program. Okay, so there is a way to design it. And follow me on the cybersecurity prism and get the notification for the next interesting and informative session. And don't forget to share that session with your friends, so that they will be able to understand how they can also understand what is the compliance program, or what are the ways to design it. Okay, and in the next session, I will discuss about what is threat intelligence. It is very important in cybersecurity. Namaste. See you in the next session.